Welcome back to Redbird Arena. We are between semifinal games in the girls Class A state championship. Coming up shortly, Timothy Christian against Okawville. Right now, I'm Mitch Robinson, as I'm always Mitch Robinson, joined by Selden Marquardt, the Vice President of Sales for Catherine Bike. And people might not know what Catherine Bike is. Why don't you tell us about your company, and then you are involved with Attitude, the high school IHSA mascot, as it were.
Well, Catherine Bike is a fundraising company. It's a division of Nestle Foods. Got started in 1854 here in Bloomington. And so about 3 years ago, we met with the IHSA people, Mr. Fry, Mr. Flynn, and we were talking about their needs as an association. And one of the things that they wanted to do was improve the attitude of students, parents, fans in general, in all activities pertaining to athletics and to school activities. And we thought that was a great idea, and so we went together with them and we developed what we call the Attitude Bar. And we have something for you. This is a special box that we have for our, shall we say, illustrious fans and favorite people. These are the Attitude Crunch Bars, and we would like to present this to you and to your staff at Fox Studios.
Thank you very much. They just told me in my ear to leave the whole thing in the truck, so I'm not going near the truck. We know this is for my wife to get me out of the doghouse.
Right.
Talk to me about now, the mascot comes around. How big a boom has this been for? I know kids talk about it. We've got the stickers on, and just from what we see from these games, the sportsmanship has been great over the years.
Well, what we were trying to do at Bike is very simple. We talked about sportsmanship. We talked about things in general, and attitude was very important. And so we decided to take the letter A and make a mascot out of it. And it's amazing how people say attitude, attitude, attitude. And we're trying to put a new meaning into attitude. And it is not just the way you play the game, but the attitude after the game. And we want everybody to realize that these are high school kids having fun. And it's an educational program. And let's face it, the carryover value years from now is very beneficial to everybody.
How exciting is it for you to have this tournament right in your backyard? You drive down the road and you got one of the best tournaments in all the country.
Well, it's great because the plant's here in Bloomington, and as you can see, we give a lot of candy bars away at these tournaments, and we have an opportunity to see the money we're putting into it go to work.
All right, Selden, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate the candy man, and I'll have gifts for everyone in the truck.
All right, you take care. And there are some other candy bars for other people.
Now you just blew it. Thanks a lot, Selden. I appreciate it. Stay with us. When we come back, we're getting ready for Game 2. Timothy Christian against Okawville, right here on Fox Sports Net.
Well, we are back here at Redbird Arena. And we are set for semifinal number 2 of the Girls Illinois High School Association Class A Championship for the year 2000. Along with David Kaplan and Attitude, our sportsmanship mascot.
And my candy bars.
And we got our candy
got my
bar.
candy.
It's a good thing Mitch would never get out of this place without sharing some of that candy. We are here for our complete coverage of March Madness on Fox Sports Net. That will go throughout this next month. Every weekend we've got the girls AA next week and the boys A and AA for the weeks following. So stay tuned, all here, all live. It's going to be a ball.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, this is the premier stage in high school basketball. Original March Madness belongs to Illinois.
And if the games are anything like the first one, you know they're going to be a lot of thrills. Well, let's talk about game number 2 because it features the team that a lot of folks, especially in the Chicago area, have not seen, but a team that's been here before. It is recognized generally as the #1 team in the state in Okawville, and they're going against a team from the Chicago area that a lot of folks have high hopes for.
Timothy Christian has their hands full today because Okawville is the best team in Class A this year in Illinois. They are very, very talented. You take a look at the 2 young ladies that they bring to the party right there, Laura Hamilton, Barbie Hirt, are very talented. They are very unselfish. This team really works hard.
Jill Grunewald is the coach. She used to play for Timothy Christian back in the 80s. This is only her 2nd year, and she's already got the team down here in the Final Four. Okawville, well, Kathy Lantner has been here before. She's won a state championship back 6 years ago. She made the semifinals last year, and one of her players went down with an ankle injury. Kelly Hasheider. Kelly's back. 2 other starters are back. They're deep. They're good.
They're deep, they're talented, they know the system. This system works. They are battle tested, they are tournament tested, Jamie Schrader, over 2,000 career points. Kelly Hascheider, 13-3 in the last ball game. But if you look at Jamie Schrader, if she puts up those kind of numbers today, they're going to win this basketball game.
Well, Schroeder is the way she says it. Jamie Schroeder is somebody who has had 2 knee operations, completely reconstructed. This is the first year she's been totally healthy, and she's a very fluid ball player. She should be somebody to watch. Kelly Hascheider and her sister Katie make up the backcourt. This will be a team to watch as well. Timothy Christian and Okawville coming up after this. Back live at Redbird Arena, it's time for semifinal number 2. Our opening lineups ready to be introduced by public address announcer Jeff Fritzen for Country Company.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups for the second semifinal game of the girls' Class A state basketball tournament. Introducing the starters, first from Timothy Christian, a 5'9" senior, number 20, Jory Monk. From Okawville, a 5'6" freshman, number 12, Katie Hascheider. From Timothy Christian, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Sarah Hendrickson. And from Okawville, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Kelly Hascheider. From Timothy Christian, a 5'8" junior, number 24, Laura Hamilton. From Okawville, a 5'9" senior, number 32, Kristen Weedwell. From Timothy Christian, a 5'10" sophomore, number 33, Barbie Hirsch. From Okawville, a 5'9" senior, number 33, Kelsey Blinkenberg. From Timothy Christian, a 5'10" senior, number 34, Aaron Hayes. And from Okawville, a 6'1" senior, number 35, Jamie Schroeder. Timothy Christian brings a 27-4 record into the game. The Trojans are coached by Bill Grunwald, secondary number 5'18".
Coaches Kathy Lantner for Okawville, and you're looking in Jill Grunewald's huddle for Timothy Christian. Jill, second year, 45 up, 18 down for Timothy Christian. The 5th time downstate in the past 6 years, and the first time they've gotten past the Elite 8. They've won a game. There is Jill. She went to TC and then went to college and went out to California and came back here a couple of years ago. There's Kathleen Lantner. Oh boy, is she experienced. 14 years out of Eastern Illinois, and she's got a state title already. There are the officials: Dennis Barth, Todd Healy, and Terry Lipscomb.
Yeah, Kathy Lantner, you look at that record, 331 and 81. That is just mind-boggling.
Timothy Christian in the red and Okawville in the white with the orange and blue trim. Jory Monk, number 20, as Okawville shows the 2-1-2 zone. Bobby Hirsch shoots it right away. And the rebound to Klingenberg of Okawville. Kelsey, a 5'9" forward. Here comes Kelly Hascheider over to Kristen Wiedeweld, and firing up is the freshman, Katie Hascheider. Wiedeweld, and they whip it around again. A lot of patience for Okawville.
Zone defense out of Timothy Christian. They'll extend it and try and see if they can make it tougher to get a good look from 3.
Inside to Schroeder, the All-State player. And Jamie makes her first, averages 21 plus, and the full court pressure immediately from the Lady Rockets of Okawville.
You can tell she takes the contact. She got a little bump on the shot, never even bothered her, scored it.
Kelly Hascheider deflected the ball, but Christian still hung on. And lost it out of bounds as Bobby here had it go off her. There's Bobby, the only scorer in double figures for this Timothy Christian team. They'll be the first to tell you they don't play pretty basketball. Their goal is to disrupt the opposition. If they could do it here today, they'll have really accomplished something. It's Kelly Hascheider over to sister Katie. No, Katie to Kelly. That's Kelly. And that's 2.
Nice job, penetration, got inside the lane, used the window for the hoop, but very good job to split the defense.
A minute 30 in, 4-0 Okawville.
Best way to beat this press is to go to the middle of the floor. You beat pressure either in the middle or up the sideline.
And once again, a turnover. As Aaron Bays gave it up. And there is a 3-ball from Katie Hascheider.
Tell you what, Okawville's a machine. They are a machine. They know exactly what their responsibilities and assignments are, and they get right after it.
Boy,
Timothy Christian has definitely come out very much intimidated.
Well, you see Kelly Hascheider going down there for the count. Doesn't look like somebody who had ACL surgery coming out of her junior year, her sophomore year. Doesn't wear any protection on the knee. She's fine. Played ball over the summer. And here's Laura Hamilton. Hamilton, track star, makes his team go and gives it up. Schroeder, good look to Katie Hascheider. Can't control it. That's Aaron Bays, number 34, who picks it up for Christian. Bobby Hirt from the side.
Tough shot. She had a contested shot at 3 and then took a tough shot from the corner.
That's Weedwell with the rebound. And there's your point guard, Kelly Hascheider. Klingenberg, and she gets it blocked by Hirt. Here's Bobby. Bobby Hirt. And Jill Grunewald saying, move the ball. And they do. They go up high to Aaron Bays. And they swing it to Hirt.
You got to take the ball side to side. You have to reverse the ball around the perimeter, force that defense to move.
Look inside, and Schroeder commits the foul on Bays for Jamie. That'll be number 1.
And foul on number 35, Jamie Schroeder, her first personal, first team foul.
Well, we'll take a timeout here. 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go. And as you can see, Okawville by a touchdown. But it's early. Okawville out to an early 7-0 lead. Let's check in with our man on the sidelines, if he's not eating the candy bars, Mitch Robinson.
Christian's defense, even though they're down 7-0 last night in their win against Newton, Newton held to no free throws in the entire contest, only 4 points at the half. It could be a tight one, provided they get on track. Back to you.
Okay, Mitch, it will be Timothy Christian ball underneath their own basket. Laura Hamilton to inbound.
Timothy Christian needs to run some offense here and get themselves a good look.
Jory Munt comes up firing. Hendrickson can't come up with it, and Okawville does.
Tough shot. When you're down 7-0, you've got to get everybody a touch and make sure that first real good scoring opportunity is something you can convert.
Well, you like the touch on Jamie Schroeder at 6'1". She's got 4. Just knows how to use those rims. She's seen them before. Everything starts with Hamilton for Timothy Christian. 3:45 to go. This is Munt trying to move. Look at the swarming defense, and again they take it away.
Good look down the floor.
Katie Hascheider with the left hand. And the rebound to Timothy Christian. But again, you see what Okawville can do. They'll just blitz you.
You see how hard Timothy Christian's having to work, how much energy just to get themselves a scoring opportunity or get into the front court.
See the field goal situation. That one is more like a pinball shot.
Wow. This Okawville team, you really have to bring your A game to beat them.
There was Emily Carwell, number 10, coming in for Timothy Christian. Emily, a 5'10" freshman, gives them some offensive punch off the bench, and they certainly need that now. They haven't scored yet. And 5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Kelly Hascheider fights to hold on to the ball. Weedwells. And Carwell with the rebound. Her dad, Ken, is the assistant coach, and her sister plays on the team as well. Probably see Erin a bit later. be a backcourt violation.
No, 10-second call.
Oh, was it?
No, did not ever come into the front court. All 3 points must come into the front court. Both feet and the ball. She straddled the half-court line, but the 10-second count was what got her.
Okay, Dennis Barth made the call. He's the lead referee in this. And it's 9-0 Okawville with the ball. Low post Schroeder. Underneath Klingenberg has it blocked by Hendrickson. .220 to go first quarter. Timothy Christian still looking for its first point. Inside they go to Heard up top. Good look underneath and a good left hand by Hendrickson, and the follow finally goes.
There you go. Good job on the offensive glass, but the best part of the whole set, real nice look inside to get a good scoring opportunity.
Sarah Hendrickson averages 6. That's her first 2, and Schroeder turns it over.
Schroeder is just a warrior. She can score, she can rebound, she's unselfish, over 2,000 points, a perennial all-stater.
Candace Villar, number 30, in for Timothy Christian. He's down low against the press. There is Candace. Carwell. Hendrickson.
Nice job. You beat pressure by taking the ball to the goal to score, and they got a 5-footer in the lane and knocked it down.
Lead cut down to 5. Good look underneath and blocked, but a foul called as Hirt got a lot of Klingenberg, maybe a little too much.
There's your contact going to the basket. The block was clean, but the foul's on a block.
Here's Kelsey Klingenberg. 58% from the line for Kelsey. They've got a couple of bookend forwards here, both 5'9", and Riedwelt and Klingenberg. There's depth all over the place on this team. Missed both free throws though. 1:19 first quarter. Christian. Hamilton gets it into Carwell. See 3 white shirts around her. And over the back was Klingenberg, her first foul.
Well, she's got to step around. You have to defend the high post like you do the low. Half man around. She just reaches from behind. There's no question it's a foul. And that's just a foul of not working hard enough defensively and seeing your person and the ball.
It's interesting to see how much faith Okawville has in its defense. They'll bring it out so far. And there they force another turnover. Okawville had 3 players above the ring around the ball, and they dare you to find somebody underneath. Final minute, first quarter. Long up court look to Klingenberg. Katie Hascheider. She's got 5.
Nice job. Use the dribble, get a nice look from 15, and she drilled it.
Anybody tell you she was a freshman? Forget it. She's been playing with the big kids all her life. Carwell, nice look down.
Nice pass. Real nice pass.
Sarah Hendrickson with 6.
The whole thing set up, though, by a heck of a pass by Carwell.
Well, only Carwell gave him the spark, not with the basket, but with the assist. Kelly missed. Klingenberg missed. Schroeder underneath. She missed it, too. Again, and this time, Jamie gets fouled.
Well, Timothy Christian has to do a better job rebounding there. They had their opportunities. A couple of missed shots inside for Okawville, and they don't find a way to corral the defensive carry.
All the Timothy Christian starters are between 5'8" and 5'10". Every single one. And Schroeder at 6'1". Tallest player on the floor.
Take a look at Coach Lanter. Got a heck of a program. 14 years, 331 and 81. This year's club, 31 and 1.
6 points for Jamie Schroeder. They look down to Carwell at the buzzer, but too late. Well, Emily Carwell put the ball through, but the buzzer had already sounded. We're through one quarter here at the second semifinal. And Okawville up 13-6. How about those Bulls? They charge into Motown for a battle with the Pistons. Elton Brand's been on fire since the All-Star break. Don't miss him and watch him against the young stars, Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse in Detroit. Coverage starts in the game room. Bulls Pistons tomorrow at 6:30 here on Fox Sports Net. Right now, second quarter action. Timothy Christian, after missing its first 5 shots, has made 3. All the baskets by Sarah Hendrickson. And yet Okawville with a 7-point lead, 13-6, as we get set right in front of us here. Klingenberg and Kelly Hascheider. There's Kelly against the Timothy Christian zone. Katie Hascheider couldn't hold on.
Big break for Okawville. That should have led to a turnover.
Here's Kelly. Big scrum in the middle. And down they go. We'll get a held ball between Hamilton
It'll go to Timothy
Hascheider.
Christian.
Timothy Christian with the alternating possession. Winner gets Lewiston tonight live at 8 o'clock. Next week, girls AA from here at Redbird Arena. Joy Monk missed the 3. Erin Carwell, number 44, in there at center position right there for Christian, and altered that shot by Kelly Hascheider. 1 minute gone, no scoring yet here in quarter number 2.
Timothy Christian needs to go inside more. Don't need to settle for the threes.
Here, passed up the 3. And off the back iron with that side jump. Kelly out of control and gets the foul.
Boy, Schroeder just dominates. She cleans the glass. She takes the ball up the court. She finds the open man. Here's the drive and the foul coming up. No chance you're going to charge, so take it right to the basket, create the contact, and hope for the three-point play, or at least knock down 2 free throws.
It was Kelly Hascheider. Tore up her ACL in the 4th quarter of the semifinal last year. Not that anybody was going to beat Nokomis a year ago. And here's another takeaway by Okawville. But certainly that dimmed any chances they had of getting to the final. And then once again the alternate possession, this time going to the Lady Rockets. Weedwell to inbound. They look for Schroeder. All underneath, and Schroeder is hacked by Carwell. Erin Carwell.
Well, watch how Schroeder operates, though. She just keeps moving, looking for an opportunity, gets the ball in the post, and takes it to the basket. There's the entry pass. She's careful not to use her left arm for a foul. Finds a way to get the opening and creates contact.
Sarah Hendrickson comes in. Carwell, Erin Carwell comes out, did not score. There's no way she can keep up with Schroeder. 1 out of 2 this time for Jamie. She's got 7. The lead is 10. Hear it again. Underneath Hutchison. And it's Weedwell with the rebound. Kelly fires it up. And taken away by Munt.
Nice rebound in traffic by Munt. 3 white shirts around her. She finds a way to go up and get it.
Bobby Heert with Kelly Hascheider behind her. And Bobby, Hank, what's going on here? It'll be Timothy Christian ball. Boy, Okawville is just dogging every possession.
Now here's the scramble. As Okawville just is all over the floor. Sometimes if you're on the opposition, you got to look up and go, how many players do they have on the floor?
And again, you see how they extend the defense.
Kathy Lantner was screaming for a double dribble.
And there's another takeaway. Schroeder leading a 1-on-3. Well, she had a good shot. Munt for three.
Open look, in and out.
Underneath. And Hutchison had the shot, and we get a foul after the ball over the back. And it will be on Hendrickson. Sarah Hendrickson, her first. Bays comes back for Timothy Christian, as well as Tracy Affman, number 40. Another one of the track stars on the Christian basketball team.
Great
Good look underneath the Schroeder, and she is just wrapped up by Munt before she can get the ball up. She's going to have to earn those points at the line.
That's just a great look, though. Look down the floor. Now look again. I mean, just fabulous passing. You have no choice but to foul.
Schroeder 4 for 5 from the line. 5 for 6. 9 points. And once again, they force a turnover as Okawville puts on that full court pressure.
That press is so tough. Timeout, Timothy Christian, and that's a good call. That goes too well. Very good call.
Jill explaining to her team that this is not what we want to have happen, and exactly why. 5:22 to go, 18-6. As we watch Jill. Broadcast rights for this event have been granted to Fox Sportsnet by the Illinois High School Association. Any reproduction or rebroadcast without the expressed written consent of Fox Sportsnet, Intersport Television, and the IHSA or David Kaplan is strictly prohibited.
I give my permission.
Cappy and I and Mitch and Jim Jr. and Dave and Brian, we're all here for you today. Hope you're enjoying this afternoon and evening of basketball as Katie Hascheider misses. Okawville again forcing a turnover. Yes, on the end line or on the sideline was Hendrickson.
See, Timothy Christian, though, is too quick to take one dribble after the rebound and pick it up. That dribble's the best friend you got against the press.
There's a turnover situation already.
Travel.
And Okawville will give it up. 30 turnovers again last night that Okawville forced on Seneca in their semifinal. 30. 22 of those in the first half. Right now, neither team can find the basket. 0 for 11 combined this quarter. Hendrickson trying to move around and loses it again. Turnover number, 11. Schroeder.
Look.
It's a long two, but what else can Jamie Schroeder do?
Real nice job, though. She can't get the ball inside, so she steps out 15 feet away and knocks it down.
14-point lead and another takeaway. Klingenberg 2-on-1, and she is hacked by Tracy Affman.
Okawville, the home of Senator David Luchtefeld.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
You knew that without even looking at the sheet.
Well, he's very famous.
Down there, you bet.
Kelsey Klingenberg at the line, Roseville shooting 1.
Kelsey Klingenberg, who missed 2 free throws in the first quarter, will get a 1-and-1 here.
You ever been to the Mineral Bath Hotel down in Okawville?
You know, I drove through once, but I don't think that was part of the vacation.
Mineral Bath Hotel, very well known down there.
Ever been to Elmhurst? Okay, Timothy Christian with the ball, down 15. Carwell looks to Hirt, and Hirt has got to heat up. Nice move underneath. Carwell trying to follow, but could not control. Bobby Hirt's got a lot of agility, and her shot's got to fall for Timothy Christian to have any chance. Kathy Lantner calls a timeout. 4:01 to go, halfway through here. Make it an official timeout.
Guess who was back to win it?
And Okawville has built a 15-point cushion.
Welcome back to Redbird Arena. It's 21-6. Okawville in front of Timothy Christian in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, we'll speak with Julie Cochran of the Redbird Arena. And Cappy, don't let him fool you. He's visited the hotel under an assumed name.
That doesn't shock me. Probably looking for a comp.
Mr. Gladstone. Okay. Well, Timothy Christian has held their opponents to 35 points a game. At this rate, they might not make that through the half. Down 15, 21-6. Here comes Okawville again, and the ball kicks out to Kelly Hasheider. Nice steal. Jory Munt got in there.
Well, Barbie here was down the floor, and nobody looked down the floor and saw her.
Here's Barbie. Nice spin move. Can't get it to go. Schroeder likes the way she handles the ball for somebody 6'1". Here goes Kelly, and it's off her knee.
Got to pass the basketball. Too much dribbling.
Munt dribbling through everybody. Munt from three.
Nice job. They did a really nice job. Patience went into the high post, kicked it back out, and they got the open look from the perimeter.
First basket in a while. And here's another steal by Timothy Christian. Bobby Hirt gets the layup.
Kathy Lantern is furious.
Well, a quick 5 points. And Okawville comes back the other way, and a good left hand by Klingenberg.
Well, that's how you beat the press. You take it right to the basket.
Boy, and the ball didn't hit the floor. And tying her up is Weedwell.
The Timothy Christian ball, but Timothy Christian needs to be a little bit crisper with their passing, a little bit quicker, and less dribbling.
23-11. At first by Timothy Christian. 2:33 to go here, first half. This is Bays. Rarely puts the ball on the floor. Monk will be called for traveling.
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, we've seen that all day. Anytime you do that little stutter step.
Get another look. There's the kick to the wing. I don't know.
Good look underneath for Schroeder. And Monk gets a foul number 2 on Jory.
Timothy Christian needs to pick up quicker. They have to identify who they've got, where that person is on the floor, and find them.
18 foul, Jamie Schroeder, line 2.
Schroeder holding at 11. And Katie Hasheider holds on and gets charged with the foul. First on Katie.
2:16 to go here. Timothy Christian has settled down a little bit, Mike. They need to come down now, run some offense. They can get this thing down to 6-7 points by halftime. They got to feel really good because they struggled early with the press.
Bays gets it over to Hirt. Just coming in was Candace Verlaire and missed the easy shot. Here comes Kelly Hasheider, and she missed the layup, and she goes down, gets up slowly. .140 to go first half. Verlaire fires up a 3. Saved nicely by Weedwell. Katie Puts it into Schroeder and nicely taken away by Hamilton. Held ball. At position now at Okawville. Boy, Christian just does a good job with its defense.
They do a very good job collapsing inside, but they are not able to really handle right now what Okawville's throwing at him defensively.
Here's Schroeder coming through. A little too strong. Carwell the rebound, and she's fouled by Schroeder.
Schroeder says, who, me?
Okawville fouls on number 35, Jamie Schroeder. Her second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Second foul on Jamie. And
Okawville's first substitution. I think it's a good move to take Schroeder out of the ballgame. Got a minute 12 to go. Why take a chance?
Megan Brockmeyer comes in, who gives them some strong board work, even though she's only 5'9". They'll bring her in. She's a sophomore. Okawville uses 6, maybe 7 players tops in their normal rotation. And there's another tie-up. And the held ball goes to Timothy Christian.
There's been a lot of held balls here today.
Aggressive defense.
Just put the possession arrow on flashing.
Just like the scoreboard. And Bobby here.
Nice offensive rebound, goes straight back up, score.
For Bobby, that's 4. The scoreboard looks like Christmas up here. Flashing all over the place. Weedwell kicks it out. Kelly Hascheider. A lot of hitting the back rim, too, and the ball goes off Katie. Meanwhile, Jill Grunewald wants to take a 20-second timeout.
It's a good call. 23.8 left. They've got it to 10 points. You come down here and you say, all right, the worst, we're walking in the locker room down 10. At the best, 7 if we get a 3-pointer.
There's Jill. And they will have 23.8. Okawville makes no changes as they come out. The Lady Rockets do. And the full court pressure by the Rockets. Nicely done to break the press by Christian. Timothy Christian in the front court with Hamilton. Relaire. Here's got a 3. Looks the other way. Here's your time. They kick it out. They get the good shot. Well, Barbie here had the shot, David. She used the glass just a little too strong. But Timothy Christian ends the half on a 7-2 run. Okawville with a 10-point lead, 23-13, as we go to the locker room. We'll have more at halftime. Right now, let's check in with Mitch Robinson, and he's got Kathy Lantner.
Thanks a lot, Mike and Coach. Up by 10, but I see the distress on the sideline. You obviously feel it could be more.
We're not shooting the ball well. We're too hard off the glass. Not taking smart shots. I'm a little disappointed in our shot selection. We'll make some adjustments at halftime and hopefully put a few more points on the board.
All right, Coach, and we've tried to feed it in more to Schroeder. It seems like she has a big advantage on the inside.
Oh, of course we will. That's our go-to girl. But if we have somebody open on three-point line, we'll shoot that as well.
Good luck to you in the second half. Thank you. Stay with us. Halftime just getting ready to get set. We'll be right back on Fox Sports Net.
Welcome back to Redbird Arena. Halftime of the second semifinal game of the Class A Championships. Okawville leading Timothy Christian 23-13. I'm Mitch Robinson, joined right now by Julie Cochran, the assistant director of Redbird Arena. And second year I get to talk to you here about having the tournament here. How do you obviously are very happy to have the involvement with the IHSA.
Oh, definitely. Illinois State University has been hosting this tournament for a long time, and we do plan on putting on a bid for the next couple of years since our bid is up this year. But it'll be a different kind of collaborative effort with the Bloomington Normal community as well. So we're really looking forward to it. It's a great time to bring in people to the community, and it's a great environment here in Redbird Arena. This is a terrific basketball arena.
I agree, and looking at the crowds and the people coming in, it's got to be great for the commerce of the area, the local stores around the area, and for you here with concessions and everybody else getting to see this arena, maybe come back for a college game.
Oh, definitely, and since we added the celebration over in Horton Fieldhouse this year, that place has been packed over there since 9 o'clock this morning, so I think this is great for the community as well as the fans coming in to watch basketball.
Julie, can you do any of this stuff?
No, not at all. I'm not a basketball player.
In that case, I just have to say thanks a lot for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Good to see you again. Stay with us as halftime continues. We'll be back with first half highlights with Dave and Mike.
(23-13), the Lady Rockets over the Trojans. Timothy Christian trailing Okawville in semifinal number 2 in the girls Class A championship. Well, welcome back to Redbird Arena along with David Kaplan, Mike Liederman, Mitch Robinson roaming the sidelines. If we can reel Mitch in, we'll bring him in too.
He's eating candy bars.
You know, Timothy Christian is certainly making this respectable. They're disrupting Okawville enough, and you saw Kathy Lander. She is not happy with the way Okawville is shooting the ball.
No, she's not. Her club, though, really has to stay focused with their press because Timothy Christian struggled with it early.
Well, let's show you some of the highlights. And the little freshman certainly had some big points early in the game for Okawville, Katie Hescheider.
Right, she gets a couple hoops coming up here. There you see one from the top of the key. Now take it down to the baseline. And she'll get a real nice look off the dribble. Really good job. Use the dribble to get a better look. But Timothy Christian, Sarah Hendrickson, nice dump inside. Use the window and get yourself the easy deuce.
And this time it's a 3 from Jory Monk.
Monk really took a couple of tough threes early. There she got a clean look. They're going to have to find her in the second half.
Well, both teams are shooting under 30%, and that's more of a change for Okawville than Timothy Christian. And Kathy Lander has got to be incensed. Meanwhile, if Timothy Christian can keep the disruption going and get Bobby Hirt moving, because she has tried the outside shot, she hasn't really done it.
Yeah, Bobby Hirt's got to really step up and have a huge second half if Timothy's coming back.
Let's take a look at some of the statistics, and as we told you, they're not going to be pretty, especially that field goal percentage, David.
Well, both clubs have struggled, 26 and 29. Free throws, 14-0. Timothy's going to have to take the ball inside. Timothy Christian has out-rebounded Okawville 22-16, but 13 turnovers and a half are going to kill you.
And it's a big story, not going to the line. Second half action coming up. To 10-point ball game, and we'll have it for you right here on Fox Sports Net.
Welcome back to Redbird Arena here with Timothy Christian, head coach Jill Grunwald. And Coach, what did you talk to the players about at the half?
We talked a little bit of not defeating ourselves. I think, you know, the Rockets' experience is showing a little bit for them right now, and make sure that we don't defeat ourselves. If we're going to get beat, let's make sure that we've played our hardest and left it out there on the court, and I don't think we've done that yet.
Only down 10. You got to be happy about that. You are in shooting distance.
Yeah, we stayed with them, and we wanted to pick up our defensive intensity a little bit, and I think we're struggling a little bit offensive. We've had a lot of nice looks, but none have fallen. So I think if we can get past that, we'll be fine.
Good luck in the second half. Thanks a lot. Mike, Dave, over to you.
Thanks, Mitch. There's Kathy Lanter, the Okawville coach. I'm sure she had a lot of things to say to her team. Kathy, 14 seasons at Okawville. Graduated from Eastern Illinois. She was third a year ago. She won in '94. And ahead now.
She's got regular spot down in the Elite Eight.
Yes, she's got her own room. Schroeder 11. Kelly Hescheider with 4 and Katie with 5. Leading scorers for Okawville. And Sarah Hendrickson with 6 for Timothy Christian. Back to start the second half. Okawville in white, Timothy Christian in red. As Kelly Hescheider skips it over to Weedwell. Down inside on the foul against Erin Bays. Non-shooting foul. Bays is first.
See, the problem that happens when you play zone defense and you try and skip the ball over the top, then enter it. Defensively, you don't have a player who's your responsibility. You have an area. And there she was reacting to the pass a little bit late, and that caused the foul.
Schroeder short. Klingenberg a little heavy. And the rebound goes to here. Down by 10. Timothy Christian with the ball. Winner of this will play Lewiston in the final tonight. Barbie, the turnaround. Again. And the rebound to Weedwell.
Boy, nice rebound off of the first miss.
And a rare error for Kelly Hasheider. She just sort of nonchalanted that pass and realized it too late. Brought Kathy Lanter up off her seat. Laura Hamilton inside, and Bays.
Nice look inside. Real good catch and score in traffic. That's what Timothy Christian has to do. They have to take the ball to the basket.
8-point lead for Okawville in the ball.
I think Coach Grunewald challenged her girls at halftime and said, you didn't compete in the first half. You stood around and you were intimidated by the #1 ranking. If we're going to go down, we're going down with all guns blazing.
Schroeder from the side again is short. And Hamilton comes up with the rebound. Christian far the more aggressive of the two teams here to start the second half. Jory Monk underneath, all alone is Bays. And can you believe it? How open can you be? Oh my. Erin Bays. It happens to everybody, and it happened to Erin right there.
Well, I think she got away with the travel. Timothy Christian's going to keep the ball, but there's a nice look inside. And I think she might have shuffled the feet, but she was just out of sync.
Carwell comes in. Bays sits down for the Trojans underneath Hendrickson, and she can't get it to go. And once again, a held ball to go to Okawville this time, and Timothy Christian had some great looks, and yet came up empty in that exchange.
Well, Timothy Christian had several opportunities. They're right in this ballgame. 8 points, and they really have come out aggressive here.
Schroeder this time finds the mark.
You dance with the one that brought you, and she is the absolute stallion on the court. Done a nice job there at looking, catching the ball, and scoring from 5 feet.
Okawville's in a man. Carwell looks inside. Hendrickson. Down to Carwell's got the open shot.
Nice pass. Real nice look along the baseline. You could sneak in behind the defense that way, and she drilled the shot on the baseline, but the pass was the key.
25-17, an 8-point lead again for the Rockets. Katie Hasheider doesn't get the three, and the rebound comes down, and the travel call on here as Barbie just couldn't keep her feet under her as she made the good effort at the rebound.
Might have been knocked down.
Boy, what a good weekend this has been. You know who was here yesterday morning to talk to some of the players was Rebecca Lobo. Had a little brunch with them.
She's awesome. What a great player.
And the foul called. Monk will get her third. Yeah, Rebecca Logo spoke to the Class A people.
There's the contact and the foul.
And we get a foul the other way as we were out. So it'll be Timothy Christian ball.
People don't realize how great a player Rebecca Lobo is. She is phenomenal.
Coming off some serious knee problems of her own. Carwell gets it down. Looking inside, nicely done, but it won't fall for Hendrickson. Foul called against Timothy Christian's Carwell. Second foul on Emily Carwell. And very quickly, 3 team fouls on Timothy Christian. 25-17 as we go to break. We'll be back right after this third quarter. If you love Chicago sports, and you know you do, you already must know about Chicago's only daily half hour of your favorite teams and sports figures. The Game Room nightly at 7 or before the game right here on Fox Sports Net.
Down at Okawville, David Luchtefeld was the boys coach for 38 years. won over 700 ball games.
You're going to have to go down there and spend your spring break in Okawville.
I have no problem with
At
it.
the Mineral Springs. And I'll go to Elmhurst.
The Mineral Bath Hotel is going to comp me for a weekend. Otherwise, I'll send Greg Bowman, the John Stockton lookalike, who's our boss, the bill.
Here's Katie Hascheider. Back to action. Weed Wells. Boy, that went every way but in. Eight-point Okawville lead. Timothy Christian moving the ball. Carwell's got the shot.
Soft touch. Got a lot of iron, but it came back up and sat down. And Timothy Christian's got it down to 6, and they're going to start getting a lot of confidence that they can hang with the #1 team in Illinois.
Well, Jill Gromo was talking about that. She said, you know, if we can mess them up, if we can get them out of their rhythm, that's what we do. Take a look at the field goals for this half, this quarter. Okawville 1 for 7, now 1 for 8. And we get a held ball call. It'll be Timothy Christian again.
You see, Kathy Lanter's got that pained expression on her face. Jamie Schroeder misses a shot she normally knocks down. And here comes Timothy Christian, and they're starting to get some life about him. They were intimidated in the first half.
Well, and you can't let a team like this hang around. They got a lot of experience. Barbie Hirt will not stop shooting. And Carwell has it blocked there. So they're just going to keep coming at you. And here's Okawville looking for only its second bucket of the quarter. Not yet. Carwell again, the rebound for the freshman. .3:15 to go, third quarter. Good look, back door. Unfortunately, Affman couldn't convert for Timothy Christian. Here comes Katie Hascheider, and she has the ball bounced off of Affman. And it'll be Lady Rockets' ball.
I think the officials missed a kick there. Yep, no question.
Well, either way, it's Okawville ball. Kelly Hascheider. 3 minutes exactly, looks underneath. It's a good pass, but Wiedewell's wisely bringing it back, as Kristen couldn't do anything that far into the basket. Sister Katie.
Schroeder wants the ball. She is calling for the ball.
She's got it now, and again she's short. Klingenberg fighting off with Monk, and it'll be in the possession of Okawville. Schroeder has been short most of the afternoon on her shot. She started quickly, hitting her first couple. Now she's 4 for 12. Klingenberg misses. And over the back.
Absolutely no doubt about it.
Second foul on Kelsey Klingenberg. Schroeder had a tough quarterfinal. She was 1 for 7 in the first half last night. Weedwells deflecting the ball out of bounds. Here to Hamilton.
That's how you break the press. You look right to the middle of the floor.
And you look to the freshman. Hamilton gets it inside once again. Carwell. Nice play inside. Good hustle by Sarah Hendrickson, and she's fouled.
I think they're going to get Hascheider, but we'll see. Yes, they will. Real nice entry pass here, and there's unselfish play. 2 white shirts means someone's open. Nice catch right inside, and there's the foul.
Katie Hascheider gets her second foul, and this is the first time at the line all afternoon for Timothy Christian.
That foul is on Katie Hascheider, her second personal foul. Sarah Hendrickson at the line.
Can't make either of them. And Okawville clears. Here comes Katie. 2:15 third quarter. Lead down to 6.
Schroeder wants it again inside.
Okawville only 2 points this half. As Kelly Hascheider short on the 3. Here's Hirt trying to dribble through everybody. And wisely giving it up to Affman. Here's Barbie with room. once again another scrum. This one will go the other way to Okawville.
Timothy Christian has had 5 or 6 opportunities to get this thing down within 2 or 3 points, and they just haven't been able to do it. They've had some good looks. They missed 2 free throws.
Okawville down to 25% from the field. Katie Hasheider, good look to Schroeder with the open look, and again can't convert. Klingenberg, though, on the foul is fouled. And if that's Monk, that's number 4.
I don't think so.
Well, they give it to Carwell. It's number 3 on Emily. So Timothy Christian's got 2 players with 3 fouls, and Carwell and Monk. Well, when the wheels fall off, the wheels fall off. Klingenberg. 1 for 4 at the line. Make it 1 for 5. 6. Here's Monk. 25-19. A minute 30 left to go. Third quarter. Okawville only 2 points this quarter.
Great save.
As Monk was losing her balance and threw the ball wherever she could. Hendrickson. And here's Schroeder with a rebound. 1:15 to go in the third.
Coach Grunewald not happy. She wanted a foul inside, but Schroeder really did a nice job with the call to rule. The principle of verticality. She went straight up with her arms.
You study that in college?
I flunked that.
I did. Look under to Schroeder, and this time she gets the roll.
Nice look inside. You still got to go to your main gun. And they look for her every time down the floor, and there she's not going to miss from 3 feet out.
15 for Jamie. Pass intended for Erin Carwell, out of bounds. Henderson comes out. Erin Bays comes in for Timothy Christian. 40 seconds, third quarter. Okawville will set up for 1. Extended
10 to 20 seconds.
For Timothy Christian in that extended zone. They draw him out. 15 now. You see the clock in the right-hand corner. Weedwells with 5. Follow up nicely by Klingenberg. Kelsey Klingenberg underneath. She might be having troubles at the line, but she was in the right place there for a bucket.
Well, all that work to get it down to 6 and a chance to get it closer, and it's right back to 10 because nobody boxes out inside. There's a 3-point shot that's no good. Nobody puts a body on the white shirt. There's your stick back.
Basic basketball. Kelsey Klingenberg gets the bucket. Her team up 10. 8 minutes to go. We'll be back. It's been called the nightline of sports talk shows. Jim Rome interviews the biggest names in sports on The Last Word. Rome just voted the 75th most influential person in sports by the Sporting News. Don't miss Jim Rome on The Last Word weeknights at 6:30 and 11:30 only on Fox Sports Net. Ready to start the fourth quarter. Timothy Christian with the ball. They trail by 10, 29-19. Neither team much offense in the third. 6 points apiece. Here's Bobby Hirt. Hamilton. Monk for 3. Katie Hasheider coming in among the trees.
Got a turnover.
And then turns it over to Bobby Hirt. Winner gets Lewiston in the final tonight. Kelly Hasheider deflected that pass, but Christian holds on. Timothy Christian looking. Emily Carwell. Looking down to Bays, and a nice move by Erin Bays.
Real nice job. She was bumped, she was off balance, but she found a way to convert the basket. It's an 8-point game. It's a huge stop here. You cannot let this thing get up 10, 12 points consistently, or you just starts to beat your confidence down.
Good look by Katie Hasheider underneath to Weedwell. Do it again. This time, Weedwell with the open shot. Monk battling for the rebound. Taken away by Katie. How about that?
Got to protect the ball. You work so hard defensively. You get the rebound, and they give it up like that. Just kills you.
Bay's in trouble, but clears nicely to Hamilton, and Hamilton kicks the ball. Oh my, I think everybody was finally a held ball, and Okawville will get it, so it's not officially a turnover. Kelly Hashider banged a right elbow. 31-21, 10-point game. Schroeder skips it over. Weedwell underneath.
Not going to miss in there. Not going to miss in there. Real good job. Get to the basket and find the open man.
First bucket for Weedwell. Big trouble for Timothy Christian here. Another turnover. It's Kelly Hashider.
Got to get a timeout for Timothy Christian and get this thing under control. But that's exactly what Okawville does. They play okay basketball for a stretch, and then they just blow you off the floor with 3 or 4 quick turnovers. They kick up that defensive intensity. There you go, 3 white shirts. You're not going to stop them. Take it right to the basket.
6 big points in a row for Okawville, and the lead is now 14. Kathy Lander talking to the team. Meanwhile, looking for the best coverage of high school athletic events, look no further than Chicago Tribune's Preps Plus. Each week, our guy, Eric Collins, gives you all the scores, highlights, and news from all the big IHSA events. Catch Preps Plus tomorrow morning at 11, right here on Fox Sports Net. With David Kaplan and Mitch Robinson, I'm Mike Lederman. You're looking at Kathy Lanter and the Okawville Rockets, looking to improve on last year's semifinals finish, where they finished 3rd. And they have the game now comfortably in hand with a 6-0 outburst in the first 2 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Well, David, we'll see what Timothy Christian's made of right here, the full court pressure.
Well, they're going to look back at this tape if this thing doesn't turn around for them and say, God, we're 25-19. We're in the ball game. At 6 straight possessions, we don't get ourselves a scoring opportunity.
Firing it up and missing is here, but they come up with the offensive rebound, or do they? No. Can't maintain possession as Bays falls out of bounds. Inside Schroeder with the pump fake.
She is just outstanding inside. Defender came over, challenged the shot. A great pass to the baseline. She steps through the defender and scores.
Monk from 3. Schroeder the board. Okawville. Kelly Hashider. Nice block by Hamilton. Laura Hamilton with a fine block. And here comes Monk again. Nice look underneath. Carwell. And Katie Hashider got a piece of it.
That's great hustle coming back. Okawville knows that they feel they've got this thing well in control now, and they're trying to put Timothy Christian away with a big run.
Well, up 16. Katie skips it over. Weedwell can't control.
Kathy Lanter can't be pleased with the way her club has played today. In stretches, they have done some things off the press to create scoring opportunities and have built themselves a 16-point lead. But in other stretches, they have not played good basketball. And if they bring that type of game tonight, Lewiston has a chance to cut down the nets and be the champ.
Now we got a foul call here as Katie Hashider thought she had another steal.
Number 12, Katie Hashider, her 3rd personal.
3rd foul on Katie, the freshman.
There's the pass to the middle of the floor.
Whoops.
Official timeout.
Yep, Katie, it's on you. Meanwhile, your team's pretty comfortable right now, up 16, 4.5 to go. Looking at a title game. Back after this.
Welcome back back to Redbird Arena. We're in the fourth quarter. Remember, we have post-game from this second semifinal game. And then tonight on Fox Sports Net, beginning at 8 o'clock, it is the Class Single A championship game live right here on Fox Sports Net. Mike, Dave, back to you.
Okay, Mitch. Jamie Schroeder, 22 in the quarterfinal. Right now, she's got 17. More important, her team is ahead by 16 as Laura Hamilton works against the press. There's the run by Okawville.
Keyed off the defense.
Carwell, nice look down into Hendrickson, and Hendrickson is hit again by Katie Hasheider, and that'll be 4 on Katie.
Nice pass, high-low entry pass inside. Kathy Lanter wants a timeout. She does not want to do anything defensively by gambling that allows Timothy Christian some opportunities to get right back in this ball game.
4:09 to go, 37-21.
With this type of lead and only 4:09 to go, all you have to do is look at the clock as to what you're playing against. You don't need any more points. Come down every single time with their ability to put the ball on the deck. Just keep running clock. There should be no way that Timothy Christian can come back unless you allow them that opportunity.
Well, this is a team that is not known for offense, so if you get them up, you get them down by 16. Every basket for this team is an effort. But here you don't have a problem. You do have a problem when the clock is stopped and you're scoring on the line. Here's Sarah Hendrickson to shoot. Seven points for Hendrickson. Here, who had a brief rest, comes back in. Monk sits down. Jory with the 1-3 for her offensive production. Well, only the 4th trip to the line. Good effort there by, looked like by Hamilton, but not quite. 37-23. 4 minutes left, 4th quarter.
Okawville content just to take the ball out on the perimeter.
Run a little offense here and run a little clock.
Absolutely, there's no point.
Well, just saying that.
No point in forcing something. That's exactly what they did.
Try to get the ball into Klingenberg, and the turnover occurred as a result.
Kathy Lanter can't believe it. Just called the timeout to say, let's take care of the basketball.
And remember, they're 15, 16, and 17. Good luck underneath to Bobby here. And Barbie gets her 6th. But the pass made that play for sure, a high-low pass. Schroeder throws a pump fake, and she turns it over.
They're screaming for a foul, but again, you don't need to make an offensive move there. Get the ball back out top, give it to your 2 guards, give it to the Hasheider girls, and they'll take care of it.
Long 3 attempted, and Candace Volaire got the foul on the reach in over the back. Volaire's first. Neither team in the bonus yet.
Great environment in this building.
That's fun. About a 10,000 capacity, and they get about 5,000 plus in here. Nice look underneath this time. And Jamie Schroeder now with 19.
No danger there. Nothing forced. You had Schroeder, your best player inside, open, and she got an easy lay-in.
And again, a takeaway all the way down by herself. Katie Hasheider. 9 for Katie, 6 for Kelly. 19 for Schroeder, 5 for Klingenberg, and Weedwelt with 2.
Well, it'll be Okawville and Lewiston for the championship tonight. Look down the floor. Schroeder, nice pass.
Up and in.
Katie with the lay-in.
Timothy Christian will be in the 3rd place game against Marquette. And Okawville will take advantage of still another turnover. Okawville still now not shooting well. It's gotten the percentage up above 30. They're shooting at 34%. 26% for Timothy Christian. Emily Carwell comes out. She's just a freshman. She's got a nice career ahead of her in high school. Nice spin move. Schroeder underneath, and she is fouled by Hendrickson.
Foul on 22, Sarah Hendrickson. Second personal foul, 16 foul.
Jamie Schroeder looking at several college possibilities. Talking to Kathy Lander about that. They don't know if she can play Division I if she's got the quickness for Division I. Certainly she can play some Division II.
I'll tell you what, watching her play, she can fit in some Division I program. She's a winner. She is a warrior. I would love to have a girl like that on my team because she scores, she passes, she's unselfish. I think she can definitely play Division I.
A terrific temperament, too. Kristen Lady, number 23, in for Okawville now is Barbie Hirt. Gets the roll.
And that's using the rim.
All of the rim. There's Lady. 1:35 to go. There's our story. 15-point ball game. As Okawville prepares for a championship try, Hamilton, the foul there, and Kelly Hascheider will go to the line. It is academic now, and the benches will start to empty, no doubt. Here comes Natalie Schubert, 5'11" senior, number 34, replacing Jamie Schroeder. Schroeder with 20 points, 7 rebounds, a couple of assists. And they'll need her tonight. Here, a little out of control, and
I think you're going to get a foul and a bump.
Yep. She drew the foul just as she was headed out of bounds.
Klingenberg with a bump. Here she goes along the baseline. Let's see if we can get the contact.
Right there. Sort of.
Rode her out.
And Barbie here gets her 10th point. And Monk on the trip. And Weedwell will go to the line. For Monk, we've got her with 4. Kristen Weedwell, 58% from the line, averages a little better than 7 a game. She's got 3 this afternoon. Second on the team in assists. Very complimentary group, this Okawville team.
You can tell they're all part of a system.
Yeah, you know, they're all attuned to their roles. They've played together, a lot of them, since 5th grade. And they're looking to finish it off tonight against Lewiston. Of course, the Indians may have a few things to say about that.
They're sitting back at the hotel watching this game right now saying, don't write us off. We're coming to play for the championship. I think this will be a great game.
Be interesting.
It's an opportunity you dream of when you start playing the game.
There's Barbie here again, and she gets fouled on the putback.
You play in your driveway, your brothers and sisters, and say, I want to play for the state championship. TV cameras rolling, big crowd. big arena. They'll walk in here tonight, and everyone will probably think Okawville's the favorite. How many times have we seen the underdog walk in and get the job done?
Here missed a couple. Final minute. And you see Okawville just keeping the spacing, running down the clock. And this one will be theirs. Clock ticking down as Okawville coming through, and Reedwell just for good measure. Days at the buzzer. It doesn't go. Timothy Christian will play for third place. And Kathy Lanter and the Okawville Rockets will go for a state title. The two coaches shake hands. The two teams will congratulate each other. Great efforts by both. A lot of disappointment in red, jubilation in white. You expect that. And both teams have another game to go today. 46-29. Well, let's check in with Mitch Robinson.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Here with Coach Lanter and Jamie Schroeder. And Coach, talk to me about it. You get the win. It looked like for a lot of the time, though, you were unhappy with the play of your team.
Not unhappy. You get frustrated when the shots don't fall, and you know, at least we kept putting them up there, and our defense has persevered all season, and that's what's kept us in the ball game. But we took better shots towards the end there.
I'm going to ask Jamie the same question. Lewiston has only one 6'1" player. You guys have a size advantage. Is that obviously you're looking forward to that?
Well, we're going to go inside, definitely. But we have good balance. You know, if they collapse on Jamie, we'll kick it right back out, and we'll look for our other outside perimeter shooters.
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach. I appreciate you. Jamie, you got the size, you got the moves inside. They're going to give you the ball tonight. What are you going to do between now and then to get ready?
Rest. We're going to rest. We're going back. We're going to eat and then sleep. That's what we're doing.
You talked to me. Did you get a chance to see how Lewiston played in the first game? How do you think you guys will match up against them?
We watched them against just last, and they're quick. They're a quick team, so we're going to have to be, you know, ready. Our legs are going to have to be rested, and we're going to have to be ready to play some defense.
You go into this championship tonight. Last year, injured most of the year with the knees. How excited are you to finally take the floor in the championship?
I'm pumped. It's like the best feeling ever. We're ready to come out and win this thing, definitely.
You rest up. We'll talk to you in the next game.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Dave, Mike, back to you.
Jamie Schroeder, a very poised young lady. We will have more from Redbird Arena. Let's take a break right now. Well, back at Redbird Arena, 46-29, the semifinal final, if you will, the second semifinal. Okawville, as people expected, going to make it to the championship game tonight against Lewiston. And the question will be, David, will Lewiston's depth be enough to counteract Okawville's everything?
Well, the big question is really going to be, can they handle Okawville's press? There's great depth with Lewiston, but they've got to be able tonight to find the middle of the floor or take the ball up the sideline and take the ball to the goal to score, because if they are going to really have problems with the press early, they're going to have problems all night long, because Okawville smells the championship. They've got the top ranking, and they're going to kick that press up into high gear, and they're going to go inside to Schroeder.
They're also going to have to shoot better than they did. They were down below 30% most of the game, especially Jamie Schroeder. Another 7 for 16, you know, so that's not Jamie.
Well, that also means they're going to have to get better looks. They took some questionable shots in the first half. I think tonight they are going to come out and take much better shot opportunities, try and score off of their defense, which usually means layups. So it's really important for Lewiston to get their rest this afternoon and come out ready to play, take away some of the dribbling that they used today. Instead, pass the ball to beat pressure.
Well, let's take a look at some of the second half highlights where, again, Timothy Christian caused enough problems, but Okawville certainly coming back. There's the freshman Carwell getting the bounce, getting the roll.
Timothy Christian had their opportunities in this game. It ends up being a double-figure loss, but early in this second half, it was 25-19. They were starting to operate.
Aaron Bays there with a good look from inside, but Jamie Schroeder really too much for him inside. Nobody could really counteract Jamie once she got the looks.
And she's a fine scorer. There was a pass toward the end of the ball game. You force the ball inside only if you have the opportunity to score. They threw a couple away early, but that was a real good look inside late.
Well, a pretty typical situation for Timothy Christian. Only one player in double figures, and she was Bobby Hirt. Schroeder with 20, the Hashiders with 9 and 6 for Katie and Kelly, and Weedwell with 6. The main scorers for Okawville. So that's the situation there. Over here, we've got, well, I guess we better bail out Mitch Robinson, or at least go to him, because he's in a happy bunch of Rockets.
Thanks, Mike. I hope I don't regret this. This is the Okawville faithful. You know, the school only has 260 members, most of them here. You guys been here all weekend?
Yeah. How important do you think it is to the girls to see your support and the way you guys, I mean, you're painting the face.
They need us. Oh, yeah, super fans. That's what it's all about. See, we give them the motivation.
The motivation. Are you excited for tonight? What will you guys, they're going to rest up. What are you guys going to do between now and then?
Go eat. Well, I'm going to eat and
do you wash the makeup off?
Oh, no. I don't think so. You got to spread it around town.
All right, guys, start giving it a jump, start pumping up, and I'm going to talk about the game.
Tonight, it's Okawville against Lewiston. It's March Madness, Mike and Dave. You guys owe me a favor. Back to you.
Have a chocolate bar. I think they've had a few. Taking a look at the statistics. Again, the shooting, Okawville coming up to 35%. Again, a big advantage, David, at the line as Mitch and his buddies go off somewhere.
Absolutely. Rebounding goes Timothy Christian's way, but 13 of 48, 17 of 48. Neither club shot the ball very well, but it was Okawville's defense that was the difference.
Do you realize Okawville has forced 50? That's 5-0 turnovers in the last 2 ball games. So you know this is a team that knows how to play the D.
Absolutely, and that means, as we talked earlier, for Lewiston, their guards have got to come to play tonight. They're the key.
All right, well, Mitch has got his chocolate bars, and all his fans, I think they've
got my chocolate bars.
Him out the arena. We got our chocolate bars. We hope you can stick around with us. Come back tonight. We've got a championship game tonight at 8 o'clock. You know it's going to be a good one right here live on Fox Sports Net. So for David Kaplan and Mitch Robinson, I'm Mike Lederman saying so long for now from the 2000 IHSA Girls Class A Basketball Tournament here at Illinois State at Bloomington Normal. We'll see you back at 8 for the championship game, the matchup between the Indians of Lewiston and Okawville's Rockets. Stay tuned now for College Hoops. SIU visits Bradley in the Valley, the Missouri Valley Conference men's action. The preceding has been a presentation of Fox Sports Net and Intersport Television. So long, everybody. We'll see you back here at 8.